we see an emergency maintenance message detailing a serious data error. Inside the game world, the source of the data corruption manifests as colossal, red-armored figures looming over a helpless village. A warning prompt flashes as the armored giants begin to erase chunks of the game world and its NPC inhabitants. In the chaos, a man cradles a young girl named Alice amidst collapsing rubble, frantically pleading for her to wake up. As her character data begins to glitch and pixelate, the blacksmith NPC Aiden screams in desperation to save his sister. Realizing the deletion is total, Alice's final words, "Big brother, run away," hang in the air as her body data fragments completely. Aiden looks up with an expression of complete despair as the giant entities continue their relentless deletion. The primary red-armored entity targets Aiden with a glowing energy, signaling his data is next for immediate extraction and deletion. A direct beam of deletion energy is fired, vaporizing a large swathe of the environment and completing the maintenance purge. The destruction escalates as the beam strikes the village, sending shockwaves through the architecture. We see Aiden someway survive from the attack, coming out from the smoke. Thus he drops to his hands and knees among the falling rubble, barely clinging to consciousness amidst the chaos. Pushing himself up through the debris, Aiden desperately calls out his sister's name into the swirling energy. Glancing around frantically, his eyes wide with horror, he tries to process the sudden annihilation of his world. In a cruel vision amidst the light particles, he sees the fading silhouette of Alice hovering just beyond his reach. Overwhelmed by helplessness and rage, Aiden screams in denial against the cold, unyielding system. Hugging what remains of Alice's fading form, he questions the unseen forces destroying everything he holds dear. Tears streaming down his face, Aiden openly begs the sky for the ruthless purge to stop. With her last bit of strength before completely dissolving, Alice reaches up to comfort her brother and whispers her final apology. With tears streaming down his face, Aiden can only weep as he hears Alice's heartbreaking apologies. Crying, Alice begs her older brother to stay alive, even as her physical form completely dissolves. As Alice's spirit drifts away into glowing green code fragments, Aiden remains kneeling alone on the shattered earth. In his open palm rests only the small bracelet Alice left behind, the sole remnant of her existence in the system. Consumed by absolute despair and rage, Aiden transforms into a dark silhouette with burning, tear-streaked eyes. The towering red guardians advance through the ruins, automatically flagging Aiden's anomalous survival as a bug. Analyzing the newly spawned anomaly, the system coldly deems Aiden's threat level to be low. The massive entity declares Aiden to be an error within the system, deeming his very existence a potentially disastrous virus. A hooded executioner steps forward, its single glowing eye locking onto Aiden as it initiates the system protocol. Raising a hand toward Aiden, the executioner targets him directly to carry out his permanent deletion. Surrounded by glowing code particles, Aiden kneels helplessly as the deletion process begins to break down his body. Deep sorrow and confusion overwhelm Aiden as he questions why their peaceful lives were brutally torn apart. Drowning in despair, Aiden stares up with hollow eyes, wondering why he and everyone he loved are being erased from existence.